Hey, what is up everyone? Brian from Brian Built. Today we're diving into a game-changing tool for your renovation projects. This is the Walabot DIY2. This is a high-tech wall scanner and it helps you see inside your walls, helps you avoid mistakes like puncturing a water line or making a million holes to find a stud. Today we're going to be trying it out at our newest flip project that we started on. But first, let's see what comes with the Walabot and how to set it up. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Alright, so here's the Walabot that was sent to me, and this is the premium kit that includes a carrying case and a dust bag. So here's everything that came out of the box, so let's unbox it. Alright, everything that came, you have the charging cord and a quick start guide, the main Walabot scanner, nice design and colors, it's plastic and about the size of an iPhone. And here is the magnets that you can use to attach your phone and a small hard carrying case to protect it. This is great because you can put it in the toolbox and not have to worry about it getting damaged. Alright, so your standard stud finder will detect, 2x4s if you've got a good one. If not, you may not. But it doesn't tell you much more. It can't even tell you the center. There's anything else like wiring or plumbing, so you can't really see those with a regular stud finder. So this is where the Walabot 2 DIY2 excels. You can see other things that are behind the walls. Alright guys, so the setup was simple. First I downloaded the app and installed it. Do all your little registration and login info, and then you're ready to connect it to your phone. So it connects to your phone via its own Wi-Fi network. And after a quick calibration, you're ready to scan. Now, the calibration is very important. You're going to do this every time you want to scan a new wall. And it only takes a few seconds and the app guides you through it. It's basically, you're just moving the Walabot scanner in a circular motion. Alright, and the Walabot is compatible with drywall, but it's also compatible with plywood and OSB. Alright, so we got the Walabot here. I'll pull it out. Then go to the app. And we're going to turn it on. It takes a few seconds to connect. Once that light goes green, that means it's connected. And now, alright, so we got it connected. Now we have to calibrate it. So we're going to take this over here to the wall. And then we're going to hit start. And it tells you what to do. Alright, so we're going to use image mode to mark the studs here. Hold this so you can see the camera in the... Oh, we got something here. Pipe, wire, you see right here, it's telling us it's a pipe or a wire. So we have the we got another pipe right here. We got a stud right here. Mark the center. Now I'm going to switch it to expert mode. You can see if it's white, there's not anything there. If it shows white, and as it starts to pick something up, You'll see the colors start to come in. So here we got red, means there's something directly in front of it. It looks like it's picking up a stud, and then it goes to potential object. So right here, there's one object on this side, white space in the middle, and then a red on the other side. It means that there could be two things together, either a wire or a stud and a pipe, because this one we thought was a stud. And this one just says potential object, so it could be that it's picking up some plumbing back here. See right here we have white space in the middle, and then on the two sides we have the red, so there's two different things right here that we're picking up. And as we go over, there's more. We turn it. Oh, right here we're picking up a vertical stud. So it looks like there might be a stud going across this way. Alright, so a lot of movement here, going from potential object, wooden stud, to potential object, to wooden stud. So something big right here. There's two different objects. Alright, so you see right here, it's telling me there's two things, blank space. Same thing here. So there must be some plumbing behind here or something. That there's a lot of different objects back here, so there's definitely got to be some kind of plumbing and a vertical stud running this way somewhere along here on the other side. The good thing about it is this, we have this back wall open, so we can go see exactly what we have back there that we were picking up. Alright guys, so here's the wall directly behind what we were just scanning. So you can see we got over here, we started over here, there's all this white space that was there. And then we had a stud here at the corner. We had a white space, and then right here is where you started to see those red blobs. So the first one was a stud. And then after that it said object. That was really close. Remember, we had some white space in between, so here's your white space. And then the more we move it here, the more stuff that there is. So that's why that red kept showing up like all over the place, because this stuff is all over the place. And then it did say we had a vertical stud, so here's our vertical stud. We even have an electrical wire running through here, which thankfully we're gonna run this up in another way. But yeah, this is all the wood that it was picking up down there that said it had pieces of wood. So all that red that you saw that was moving around, it wasn't a mistake. It was a bunch of stuff back here. Alright, so we're switching walls. So every time you do switch walls, you do have to recalibrate it. So we're just switching the wall. We're going to recalibrate it. Alright, another quick note is this will not work on walls or ceilings with like really heavy texture, specifically like popcorn. We have a little medium knockdown texture here and it worked fine, but it's really meant for like orange peel or no texture at all. And it will also work well on plywood or OSB. So going back into image mode, and there's an outlet here, so I know there's got to be a stud here. Oh, there's a wire right there. There's a stud right there, yeah. Alright, so there's the stud. And the wire, so we know right here, you have a stud, you always have a wire attached to it. So then we know here that the stud is on this side. And the wire is right here. And then this wire probably shoots across here to continue going up. See if we can follow that. All right, so yeah, here's our wire. Right here. Next, we're gonna try it on this ceiling right here. So this ceiling, we had to take down some of the studs up here, but we're gonna try it on this area where we still have sheetrock. We can see the wires, we can see the studs, just to see how accurate it is and see if it tells me exactly where the center line of the stud is and exactly which way the wires run. So we're gonna calibrate it real quick and then we'll get into it. All right, so it's marking the center right there. Marking the wire right there. You can see it's running in that direction. We can follow it. See, this one's not picking up as well until you bring it closer. Then it picks it up, but it's kind of lifted off so it doesn't pick it up. That's the only thing. Stud right there. Alright, I'm going to switch it to expert mode. So this just kind of, same thing, it just gives you a more, you can adjust the, so right there it's picking up the wire. You can follow it. So you can get an idea of where your wire's running. And again, just picking up the stud right there. Yeah, so just so you guys can see that we have, it actually does, it's really accurate on the studs. The wires, I mean, it'll give you an idea, but you have to kind of play with it to follow it around. But the stud, it's really accurate. It gets you right in the middle of the center line of the stud. Alright, also forgot to mention what's cool, you can put this little magnet on your phone case and on the Walabot, and then it links together so that I have one hand I can write with and one hand I can scan with at the same time. Alright, yeah, so I did like it. It's about the size of a phone, guys. It's not too big, it's not heavy, it comes with a carrying case. You can attach it to your phone. Use one hand. So all in all, I liked it. I like the design, the use of it. It was really good for finding the studs and finding the exact center of the studs. It did find pipes and wires as well. The only kind of issue I had was there's a wire that was kind of lifted. It wasn't too close to the middle of the stud. It was higher up. It didn't read it as well, but you can use expert mode and kind of change the intensity and play around with it so you can find it. Yeah, other than that, we'll put a link down below if you guys want to check it out. And it's not as cost effective as other stud finders, but I definitely, if you do a lot of work in renovation or you like cool tools, definitely I think it's worth the investment. So we're going to keep this in the toolbox for whenever we're out on jobs, especially if you're contracting and you want to get the studs every time and not hit any pipes. I think this is a great investment for you. So Thanks for watching. Hit that like, that subscribe if you like, if this helped in any way. So, see you guys next time.